What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm going to be making a tier list video. I haven't made a tier list video for a very long time, and it is time to make another one. And the first thing I want to say is if you're one of those people that are just going to disagree with a couple of placements and then judge the whole tier list off of 2 or 3 placements, click off the video. I don't think people like that should be watching tier list videos. And let's get right into it. This video is long overdue, but I wanted to make sure everything was right. So, number 1, we have right here. Let's get him, Johnny. Johnny is freaking ridiculous. Basically what I'm going to be doing is going over the character kind of in general and listing a couple things about them, why I think they are placed where I placed them. I'm not going to go completely in depth. If y'all want me to go completely in depth, that would take like a whole video, and I would be more than happy to do that. Y'all just got to let me know who y'all want me to go completely in depth about. And like I said, if I mess up at all, forgive me. I want to do this all in one take. Johnny Cage is the best character in the game. He has a 9-frame projectile. Oh wait, what made him the best character in the game is outtake. I got a whole video on that. Like, he is really good. He controls the neutral really well. He zones you really well. Like, it's always a mind game. Is he gonna meter burn the uppercut or not? Like, this character is ridiculous, and he's definitely gonna get nerfed. He's not surviving like the next balance patch. He is going to get nerfed. He is ridiculous, and there were some people trying to downplay Johnny in the video that I made, saying he's S tier. My mind cannot even fathom freaking downplaying Johnny. If you gave any character in this game the tools that they gave outtake, they would instantly be top tier. If you gave anybody that 9-frame projectile and that freaking uppercut thing, they would be top tier instantly. And they did that to him, and he became top tier instantly. Best character in the game. Like, in my opinion, no debate. So now, who do we have next? Oh, who do y'all think? Who do y'all think? Y'all already know where she at. Sonya. Sonya freaking Blade. So, hold up. Alright. Sonya Blade is a freaking menace. I have a problem with this character, not in the terms of fighting her. My problem with her is the community always lets this character go downplayed. Even in the last game, she was ridiculous. Plus 50/50s into plus 50/50s in MKX. And this game, she's ridiculous too. When they nerfed her, they barely nerfed her at all. Like, I'm talking about, she got, people be saying baby nerf, she got a fetus nerf. Like, they didn't do anything to her whatsoever. She got her combo routes changed a bit. She probably lost like maybe 2% damage, but the thing is, people figured out a new combo to get more damage. If you go look at even the highest level Sonya gameplay before she got nerfed, people were only doing 36%, like for no meter. Now people figured out how to get 37% with her no meter. So that didn't matter. And if you do the cancels in the corner, she still gets the same damage. Like, maybe she's losing out on 1% or 2 worth of damage she used to get, but this character is still very good. And I will shed a light on her. I refuse to let this character go downplayed. She is amazing. Freaking best meterless damage in the game, best 50/50s in the game, and some of the best zoning in the game. She excels in like almost every department. And then people want to say no mids, no mids. She has an 11-frame mid and a forward advancing mid that can check you. Like, she doesn't suffer in the mid department, but that just goes to show the one thing that she doesn't do amazing, people point that out. So she does all this amazing stuff, And then because her mids are a little lackluster, not even that, they're okay. They're just fine. Because her mids are the only thing that are just fine about her, people think that she's like right here. Like, no, she's good. Dumb good. Number 3, Mr. Potato himself, Garrus. Garrus. This character is the embodiment of MK11. Like, he should be on the cover. Everything that people don't like about MK11, Garrus got it. Like, the wake ups. His wake ups are annoying. I don't think they're busted. Well, the up 2 is kind of stupid, but the up 3 is whatever. But matter of fact, scratch the wake ups. It's the way he plays. He's Mr. Oki Man. He is going to hit you with, forward 2-1. He has a safe launcher, a 6-frame. Everything he does puts him in a range to where it's always his turn. Like, he constantly keeps you guessing the whole match, which wouldn't be a big deal in my opinion if he just wasn't so overtuned or if he didn't have so much health. I don't think there's anything wrong with a character being as good as Garrus, because the thing about Garrus is he really has no weakness at all. Like, some people can debate he's right here, but the reason I have these two above him is because what they do very, very oppressively. Like, very oppressively. And what he does, he just does it like very, very well. Like, ultra solid. Like, amazing. He honestly has no real weakness, like, at all. Character's amazing. And I feel like if you just want an easy top tier, pick Garrus. If you know a little bit of what you're doing in the game and you just want somebody easy, pick him up. Like, he's amazing. But yeah, his tools are very solid and he's been good for so long. And like I said, mark my words back then and look at all these months later, Garrus will never not be top 5. He just won't unless they completely change his kit. Kit too good. Only thing I think about when I see Garrus, kit too good. I think the perfect nerf they can give Garrus is make it to where he has 900 health. Garrus should not have 1,000 health. And then people want to talk about, oh, lore, he's a big man or whatever. Like, nobody want to hear about lore. Like, this character coming up next is probably, like, not even that strong in the story. I'm pretty sure she's not, and she, like, is up here, so miss me with that lore crap. Like, because apparently lore don't matter to him. I mean, to them. Now, let's get into the next character. Cetrion. I'm one of those people, I had to become a believer with Cetrion. I didn't see it. And I even made a video a while ago admitting that I didn't see it. I did not understand why people were putting her so high. But then after I researched her a lot, completely went into it, yeah, this character needs to be nerfed. All right, if y'all see me doing this mic thing, it's because I'm doing something to where I don't want, there to be a big loud noise in the mic, and I'm not trying to mess anything up. And I'm not trying to restart the whole video. So yeah, mic is on, perfect. She's very good. Very oppressive zoning, probably the best zoner in the game. You can debate her or Sonya, but I think it's her. Some of the best zoning in the game. She shouldn't have a teleport. You shouldn't have to tell people that, design fighting games that, hey, don't give a character that can keep you out all game a freaking move that, well, not all game, but for the most of the game, don't give a character like that a teleport. Like, Honestly, if they removed her teleport, I would be fine. That's the only nerf I would want from her. Just completely remove her teleport. But they're not going to do that, even though I really think they should. She under no circumstance should have a teleport. When I stated that in the video, somebody made like a 2-paragraph statement trying to tell me, yeah, Nick, she needs a teleport. I didn't even read that crap. Like, honestly, she does not need a teleport at all. Oppressive zoning and really good spacing. She got some plus frames, guessing games with the rock all the time. You know, she's really, really good. She only lacks damage. She literally has everything else. Like, this character is the prime example of you don't need damage to be an S tier character. Because she has all the tools. That sums up Cetrion. Now, Jackie freaking Briggs. Best pressure character in the game. Without a shadow of a doubt. Best pressure, period. People act like Liu Kang is above her. No. Jackie is the best pressure character, period. She is the true freaking Shaolin monk because in my opinion, she plays like better. I feel like the way she plays Kung Lao and Liu Kang should play that way. But nope, she do. And I'm talking about across some of her variations, but she is the true pressure character of this game. Meterless cancels, like good damage, dumb crushing blows, can instantly get in. Why do people act like this character gets lamed out? She literally has 2 moves that get you in, and they apply a freaking mind game all the time. Like, she's the best pressure character in the game, free. That's just not debatable in my opinion. Now, second best pressure character in the game. Liu Kang. Now, Liu Kang is a character that I was on a big campaign about because people were saying he was the best in the game. No, the heck he was not. And honestly, he did not deserve the nerf he got. They should not have took his 9 frame away. I get he already has one. They should have just toned his zoning down. Like, I'm the biggest advocate of don't take away what makes a character good. Take away what they don't need. Like, freaking, even for Sonya. If they nerf her, I don't want them to nerf her 50-50s because that's what she is. She's a 50-50 character. Nerf something else. Like, when they nerf Liu Kang, why they nerf his pressure? Like, nerf something else. Like, come on now. They did not need to nerf that 9 frame mid. I don't care what anybody says. Liu Kang did not deserve it. Now, he's definitely still top tier. I ain't stupid. I ain't oblivious. He's top tier. Like, character can get really unfair at times. But he wasn't the best in the game. He just wasn't. Now, this is S- tier. So I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video. I might have this in, somewhere in the comments where you can go to here. But S tier is everybody I think needs somewhat of a nerf. And they're just really, really good. They win most of their matchups and they're very, very oppressive in what they do. Like, oppressive zoning, oppressive space control, and plus frames. This character's so freaking dumb. Oppressive 50-50s, freaking oppressive zoning, freaking Garrus oppressive in general, oppressive zoning, and then you can't freaking ever touch this character. Jackie, oppressive pressure, and the fact, very, very oppressive pressure, like beyond oppressive pressure. And Liu Kang, just straight up oppressive. Like, you can argue that he's right here, but honestly, he's oppressive and he's not like easy to punish. People think he is, but he's really not, because punishing him every freaking time is a mind game. So that's the S tier. This is your best character in the game list right here. Everybody in this tier, to sum it up, does what they do what they do too well, in my opinion. S minus tier. Now this is gonna surprise a lot of people, but Terminator. Terminator's freaking dumb. Like, everybody. Oh wait, forgot one. We'll come back to him. Where are you at? Where are you hiding at? Where you hiding at, Mr. 111? There you go. Get up here. Nightwolf. Nightwolf, like I was saying about the rest of them, does what he does too well. He's Mr. Shimmy Man, and there's barely any risk behind it. And then he can, like, freaking have a mix-up within his shimmy because he can stop it in an overhead. His down 3 is ridiculous. I actually have a really special video coming out about Nightwolf. Like, this character honestly would be like right here, but he doesn't have good anti-airs, and that can really hold you back as a character. That's literally his only flaw, is he doesn't have good anti-airs. Everything else is absolutely perfect. Like, mids, he has an overhead, a really good low with the poke, not a low string. Did I mention mids? Like, really good mids, dumb jumping, good range, good zoning, anti-zoning. Like, he has so freaking much. Matter of fact, yeah, he's like right here. He's right here, but he's one of those up there where I think he needs a nerf, honestly. Now, next character we have, make sure the mic is still recording. Okay. Terminator. 10 frame mid, true 50-50s, 50-50s within 50-50s, dumb damage, vortex. Like, do I need to keep going? People act like he gets zoned out. I mean, okay, not oblivious. The matchups are definitely harder for him if you can keep him out. But once he gets in, oh, it's party time. Like, character is ridiculous. He is amazing, and honestly, I think he needs a nerf. Okay, so let me explain S minus tier. S minus tier is, I think they need a slight nerf. Just a little nerf. But towards the end, not really. Like, just a little nerf and they'll be fine. A tier, we'll get to that. But yeah, Terminator, he's like right here. I think, honestly, he should get some type of nerf in a way, but be very careful, because I don't want him to be destroyed, because this character fits a niche that's not like available in this game that well, and that's grappler. Like, he's the best between him and Garrus, one of the best grapplers. Well, between them, best grapplers. He's very good, and honestly, I think people aren't really good with him because most people aren't patient. You gotta be patient with him. Like, Terminator is like controlled madness. You gotta know when to go crazy. You can't just sit there and expect to. You can't sit there and expect to just not zone them, work your way in and not get frustrated. Like, you gotta have resolve to play this character. But once you get it, he's amazing. Now, second, I'm so happy this downplay's over. I'm so happy. Now, keep in mind, this is a little segue in a way. I don't really know, but anyways, Collector. I want to point out that people always go off of what pros say, like their word is law. Keep in mind, after Collector got all those buffs, people were still saying Collector was trash. And matter of fact, almost every last pro, 90%, 95% was saying Collector is trash. Now they all see he's good. So when people, so to put it like this, when somebody has an opinion about somebody that isn't agreed on by majority, you know, you see this right here. When somebody has an opinion that is not agreed on by the majority, it can end up not mattering because the majority were wrong about Collector, just like the majority is wrong about another character. But yeah, if people don't believe me, I will literally go back. No, I ain't gonna even put people on blast like that. But a lot of people were saying Collector was trash after he got all them buffs. Collector has everything in the game, literally everything in the game, but a fast poke. Let's just go over the list. Mix-ups, command grabs, good range, a good jump in. Doesn't have to deal with wake ups because he can just get back and punish you with a full combo. Some of the best meterless damage in the game. A vortex, if I haven't mentioned that already. Like, he has everything, absolutely everything, but a freaking fast poke. Now, him not having a fast poke hurts him a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it doesn't, but this character is amazing, and I'm just so happy the downplay is over because the majority, they were wrong about Collector. They won't ever admit it, but they were. People did not do their due diligence and actually research his character after he got all them buffs. He got so many buffs that the first day I didn't even want to read them all. Like, so many buffs. People still put him as trash. Like, no. But I'm happy he's getting his shine now. Now, Cassie. Cassie is personally probably one of my favorite characters to play in this game. Like, I like playing 5 people, and she's one of them. There was a lot of people saying Cassie was the best in the game. I disagreed with that when she was up there. She got her nerfs, and honestly, I think she's a really, really good character. Some people put her as A, but I honestly think she's better than A tier. She's S minus. Like, only thing that really holds her back is that health nerf, but then again, it's not that noticeable. She's still a very good character. I think that Cassie is a better version of Cabal. She got, you know, the zoning, if you want to play like that. I don't choose to play her like that. I'll zone people if they start it, or how can I put it? Yeah, if they go out of their way to zone me first, then okay, then it's on. But if people ain't trying to zone, let's play that freaking neutral game. Let's go. Pressure, this and that and another. But anyways, Cassie. She is a very, very good character. 9-frame mid, vortex, good zoning plus anti-zoning. The only thing she lacks in is corner damage. That's really it. And that corner damage can really cost you. Like, earlier in the game's life cycle, people did not understand how much that combo damage really hurt her in the corner. But Foxy Grandpa was playing Cassie, and y'all remember that tournament that Scar won? Combo Breaker? Don't quote me on this. I probably got to go find it again. But Foxy was very close to eliminating Scar. Very close. But he couldn't get any damage when he had him in the corner. And Scar literally won by a pixel and then went on to win the whole tournament. So then I was like, so what were people saying about that corner damage don't matter? Because if she had actual corner damage, Foxy would have won that tournament. But, well, I don't want to say won, you know, who knows, but all I know is like Scar would have been eliminated from that tournament if she had corner damage. But Scar buckled down, came back and won it. So, yeah, Sonya, in my opinion, not Sonya, Cassie, in my opinion, is just a very, very solid character. And she does everything she does amazing. Like, really, really good. Now, we have Baraka. The heck is that damage? Like, what the actual heck is Baraka damage? Literally, all I got to say about Baraka. He's Nightwolf. Baraka is Nightwolf, but with more damage and less tools. That's literally it. Like, he wants to play a shimmy game. He wants to grab you a lot, but his grabs don't leave you in a good position. Like Nightwolf, his freaking, but he makes up for that in damage. He has decent zoning. He has a decent mid. He has a good low. Like, he's very decent. The only thing that puts him at S minus is that damage. If he hit like a normal character, he'd be here. But that damage puts him a little bit like over the edge of all these A plus tier characters. Now, the last person in S minus tier, in my opinion, is Jax. Where is he? Unreactable 50-50s. He doesn't get much off the overhead, but it's unreactable. Best momentum in the game, free. Really good forward advancing, not forward advancing. Really good 9-frame mid. Really good staggers. Really good mix-ups off of a forward advancing mid. His only weakness, in my opinion, is people that control the space on him. That's about it. He doesn't have really good damage, but he more than makes up for it with the crushing blows he gets. And that's about it on Jax. Like, he's really good. Very, very good character, but, you know, oh, command grab. Command grab with ticks as well. Like, he's good, but the thing about Jax is, it's gonna sound really funny, but I really think he only thrives in a masher's hands. Like, if you're not mashing your heart out with Jax, I don't think you should be playing him. In my opinion, that's what I think about Jax. Just, if you're gonna play him, you got to give in to the mash. That's the best way to play him. I know some people be like, "Why would you say something like that?" But it's true. It's real. It really is. A plus tier. Now, the leader of A plus tier, in my opinion, is SubZero. 50-50s. Like, people will say that, you know, okay, scratch that. Even if you take the fact that he has, people will say, reactable 50-50s offline, he is still a solid character. I don't get why people think you need 50-50s. Like, okay, I don't put it like this. I don't understand the whole thing about SubZero. Like, people be like, "Oh, he don't have a mid. He don't have a mid." Yes, that hurts him, but honestly, even if you took the overhead away, like you just completely took it away, I don't even think SubZero would be that trash then. Like, he's just a very solid, well-rounded character to me. And then people say that, "Oh, you can fuzzy him offline." Okay, if you are getting, like, if another person is fuzzying your mix-ups, that opens you up to grabbing them. And then if you start grabbing them, you know, that's more mix-ups within the grab. So, and you can't even fuzzy thin ice because it has a double low. You can't fuzzy high lows and double lows. You can't fuzzy that. So, I don't get what the big deal is about SubZero. Like, people think he's trash or overpowered. Like, I think he's perfectly fine. He doesn't need to be changed at all, in my opinion, besides buffing that garbage down one. That's about it. But I remember Buffalo like a while ago posted like after the tournament, he put after the tournament, he was like, I want to point out that nobody reacted to Ford 2. I mean, I believe that people can react to it, honestly, but still, they're acting like he doesn't have so many other tools. Like, I don't understand at all. He is a very good character. He's in the middle to me. Top of the middle. Just really good. And the only change I think he needs is buffing on his down one. But yeah, that's about it on SubZero. I might have to go more in depth on SubZero. I really do. Second on A plus tier. I mean, not A plus tier, just A tier. Kano. That mid that they gave him was amazing. He can apply very good pressure with it. And if the matchup is in his favor and they have to take the spit, because the thing is, some characters can duck the spit, but that's still not a big deal because he can, in every variation, he can close the gap. So he ended up getting a very forward advance in mid that he can make plus. And this character is honestly just very good in my opinion. In a very good spot in the game, and I don't think he needs to be touched anymore at all. Like, A tier, what this tier is don't touch him for the most part. So, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say don't touch him. I would say A tier is more, we're going to keep these characters around this area. Like, maybe one towards the end of A tier, then that changes. But the top of A tier, don't touch. I think I'll let y'all know when that changes. Now, we have Katana. Highborn is good. Katana players, I understand. She is not Katana. Highborn is Melina. I understand that y'all want Katana, but Highborn is Melina. Like I'm saying, and Katana players, just play Highborn. Highborn is good. Stop saying Katana's trash and just play Highborn. The people that play Highborn think Katana's good. The people that don't play Highborn think Katana's trash. Simple as that. Plus frames, dumb chip, vortex, decent mids, good crushing blows, good zoning. She's good. Like, I'm gonna go in a whole video about Sonya if I keep going, but I mean not Sonya, Katana. But I actually do want to do a whole separate video on her, so that's why I'm keeping this one more short. Cabal. Currently, and I'm gonna do a video on Cabal, the most upplayed character in MK11. But it's okay, I understand. I understand why people upplay him because he seems so amazing on paper. 9-frame mid? What good range? Like vortex, damage. What's there not to like? Until you play him and you're like, oh, this character is a freaking slug. Cabal is very slow. That is his main weakness. Like, everything he does is slow and stilted. Oh, good meterless damage? That too, but Cabal is a slow character, and it holds him back a lot. And people honestly don't see that, but I can't wait until they do. But Cabal is a character that people consistently place top 10, even though he has no results at all like that. Now, don't get me wrong, you can definitely make a character work that's not good, you know, and get some results with them. You can definitely do that. But thing is, he doesn't even have anything to show for this top 10 that people be putting him at. Like, you know, some people be arguing that certain characters are top 10s, and then they be talking about some top 8s. But even with Cabal, you can't even do that. Like, no, Cabal is just, in my opinion, not that great of a character. Oh wait, no, scratch that. I was looking at something. Cabal, in my opinion, is just the pinnacle of balance. Like, one of the pinnacles of balance. He's solid. He's good. Like, it baffles me that people put him up here, right here. Like, no, he doesn't have any results to show for it. And almost everybody who has played him has dropped him, but Love Thugs. And yeah, that's what I feel about Cabal. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on him. I've been saying this for the longest. One of the most upplayed characters in MK11. Okay, now we have Noob. And honestly, I think Noob belongs like right here. An amazing counterpoke game, an amazing anti-air with down 4, good crushing blows, 9-frame mid. The only flaw that this character really has is he gets zoned out, which is funny because he has a teleport, but he really does get zoned out. That's his only flaw, to be honest. But if they buff his teleport, he'll be right here, like instantly. All you gotta do is buff his teleport and he's instantly right there. But because he gets zoned out so heavily, I think he's like right there, honestly. Now we have where is she? Sindel. Like I said, it's too early about Sindel, so don't look at this placement too much. Way too early. But I honestly think she is solid. Doesn't need any changes. But I think she's very technical. So that's why we gotta wait. I feel like there's a lot of potential hidden in her that needs to come to light. And once it comes to light, people are gonna be doing things with her. Like, they're gonna be going ham in my opinion. But that moment hasn't happened yet. So I understand why people are all over the place with her. But I'm going to play it safe with Sindel. Just put her right here. Because it's really hidden potential in there. I see it. I really do. Jade. My second most hated character in the game. Emerald Defender. But honestly, I love watching the other two variations. I love watching the other two so much. It's just something about those strings in Untamable. And the pressure in Jaded. I love watching the other two variations, but Emerald Defender, the one that people play the most, is just such a disgusting character in my opinion. But if I was biased, you know, like a lot of people when it comes to tier list, I would put her like up here, right here. But honestly, she is towards right. She's like right there. My opinion, Cetrion just plays her game, but way better. I think that Jade is in the exact spot that Supergirl was in, to where she has all the tools, but no damage. Absolutely no damage. Now, I know I said earlier about Cetrion is you don't need the damage if you have all the tools, but she's not dumb oppressive with all her tools, even though they're there. She got them, but her tools can't be used to the magnitude of Cetrion. Now, Codel Kahn. And this is kind of debatable, swapping them, but Codel got a lot of buffs. Codel's like right there. He got a lot of buffs. And he is a very good grappler, has some of the best Oki in the game. And I honestly feel like that a Codel could get top 8. Well, I'm going to say it. I feel like a Codel player could place very well. I don't want to say top 8, but I really feel like they could. He plays the game just fine now. And he has two very good variations, and he's really solid. I recommend Codel for somebody who really just wants to play more of a range game, but be like oppressive with it. And I've been saying this for the longest. People don't see it, but I feel like Codel destroys Liu Kang. But people got Johnny for that. I know a lot of people hate Liu Kang, and if you want to pick Codel up for that, hey, go ahead. But yeah, Codel's solid. It's really solid. Next we have Shang. Shang is very good. He doesn't need any changes at all, in my opinion. This is a solid character. Not much to say about him. Zoning, base control, and playing lane. Like, that's how you do good with him. You just play lane. If you don't know what that is, that's more like of a reserve, sit back type play style. He's good. Now, he could definitely pressure you, go in and do stuff, but, you know, most of the time he's going to be controlling space. I think he's potentially one of the best space control characters in the game. And people all ran when he got a damage nerf. But honestly, he needed that damage nerf. But he's very good. He really is. Now, we have Frost. Frost, in my opinion, is another weird one. I think she's alright, but honestly, I don't think that she's that amazing. She's towards the end of 8. As a matter of fact, I think Shang is really, really good. Put him right there. I feel like Shang deserves to be higher than that. He doesn't need to be by Frost, because I don't think Frost is all that good. Like, she's one of those characters people talk about a lot, and she's annoying. She got tools and everything, but the fact that she has literally the worst forward and walk back speed in the game holds her back so much, in my opinion. I think she's just fine though. Like, play her, you'll be alright. But she is, you know, just whatever, in my opinion. Now, that's your A tier. So this tier, for the most part, I don't think needs to be touched at all, actually. Like, everybody in this tier is what this game should be, or should thrive to be. I think, like, games should have around these two tiers. I don't think that people should be up here, but it's unavoidable. So it's, oh well. That's the best way to put it. Like, people, there are gonna be S tier characters in the game, and people just gotta deal with it. But I feel like that these two tiers are what characters should be around here. But obviously more on the A. Now, B tier. B tier are characters I think every one of them needs a buff, in my opinion. Like, a heavy buff. I think that they're very lacking, and they could go for having a buff. A big one. Now, where am I at in this video? Dang. I've been talking 43 minutes straight. Let's get to the B tier. We have where the leader of B tier. Now, this is gonna surprise people. Scarlett. I don't think Scarlett's good. Like, I always thought that she was decent, but she's not. She got too many gaps. Just way too many gaps. And at high level, and this tier list is not just about, you know, tournament level of play. This tier list is like in general. But at the highest level of play, she's just almost unusable, because people are gonna force block all that stuff. And I really think she needs a buff. I'm gonna be making a dedicated video on her, because she really needs one. And I feel like her teleport should be taken away, but nobody deserves all them gaps. Like, I understand if she didn't have all them gaps, she would be unfair. But I think she needs a big change. Probably needs to be reworked. I heard she was a pressure character. They just made her a zoner. But yeah. Next character, Devorah. Devorah, in my opinion, is not good. She's fine, but she doesn't play MK11. She is fun. I love watching the character, but this doesn't play MK11 at all, in my opinion. Like, tools are fine, but it's like she doesn't do anything great. She can get annoying, and a good Devorah is the worst to fight. It's aggravating, but you gotta do so much work with her. So much work. And that doing all that work can drag her like right here. But it's just so much you gotta do just to make her decent. She's not that great in my opinion. Now we have your bottom 5. My opinion. Oh wait, I forgot one. Let me go look right here. Scorpion. Scorpion is either at the end of A or at the beginning of B. Honestly, it's so hard to play Scorpion because all I think he needs is back 1 to be faster. Slightly faster, and then this character is perfect. So yeah, that's it about Scorpion. The thing about Scorpion is no matter how bad or good he is, you always have to play Scorpion's game. You have to be patient. If you're not patient against Scorpion, you will lose. Flat out. You are going to lose if you are not patient. That's why Scorpion beats so many people, and that's why people hate Scorpion, because most people are not patient. You gotta be patient with Scorpion. You got no choice but to fight this character at his pace. And that's why I always think he'll be decent, but matter of fact, like right there. I always think Scorpion will be decent, but like I feel like back 1 should be slightly faster. Just slightly. I think if he never got changed, that still would be fine, but Scorpion players be really boosting like he's just so trash. He's not so trash, in my opinion. He's not amazing, but he's not hot trash either. Like, you always gotta play his game no matter what. But yeah. Now we got, I guess we could say bottom 4 now. Erron Black. Erron Black was a character I was right on the money about. After he got nerfed, I made a video talking about, oh, this might have been too much. This might have been way too much. And then people were like, no, Nick, no, he's still good. Now I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna have to see, but I'm pretty sure they over nerfed him because they did the same thing in MKX. So I was just like, I think they're gonna do it again, and they did. Honestly, Erron Black, the thing about Erron Black is, yes, before he was up here, he completely deserved them nerfs, but he didn't deserve to be destroyed, flat out. But honestly, I hated this character so much that, you know, I ain't even going front. It's still like whatever to me because this character was an absolute menace. But honestly, you know, just thinking about it again, character does not deserve to be destroyed like that. And I might be making a video soon about the buff I think he needs, but he got destroyed. He really did. And he's down there in my opinion. Now we have Raiden. I got a lot of dedicated videos to make, so I don't know when I'm gonna end up uploading this. But Raiden, in my opinion, is absolutely one of the worst characters in the game. I think people tripping talking about that he is as he is not, in my opinion, he can be. Now, I will admit that some light has been shed on Raiden where I don't think he's the worst anymore, but he's still, Raiden. You're not going to see any Raiden break out and have a star performance at a major. People not going to put it on the line with this character because he's not that great. He's alright, decent, but honestly, you could argue maybe here or maybe here. But I don't think that Raiden is all that great. But I could be proven wrong, but I don't think somebody's going to just break Raiden down and have an amazing performance with him. I just don't. He's not good. And I might have to make another dedicated video on him. Now, we have bottom two. Kung Lao. Just wait. Just wait. I know people freaking like to hear my opinions on Kung Lao. But let's make something very clear. I've been saying this character isn't good for the longest. The character is not good. He is annoying. Lao has all the tools you need, but he doesn't have the frame data. If you know how to fight Lao, he is not a problem. But if you don't, he is a problem. Most people don't know how to fight Lao. I cannot count how many times that I have seen a move from Lao go unpunished. Because a lot of people in the NRS community, I'm not saying the person who's watching this video, but a lot of people are lazy and don't want to lab how to beat a character. If you lab how to beat Lao, you will see why he's right here. If you've never took this character to the lab at all, don't know the matchup, you probably think he's right here because you're letting him get away with stuff. But if you learn how to fight him, it's over for him. But people are just now, at the time of me making this video, Lao is getting picked up by a good amount of people. I'm going to come back to this and be like, watch, those people aren't playing him no more because they are going to realize that he's not going to carry them because he's not up here. He's down here. It's just people are lazy. They're just flat out lazy and don't want to lab how to fight him. Now, and if you disagree with this whole tier list because of that one placement, like I said earlier, you're not the type of person that should be watching tier list, in my opinion. Now, right here, man in a tier of his own. Like, matter of fact, I don't think C, because C is completely, utterly unviable. I don't think nobody in this game is flat out unviable. Anybody can be played. But Shao Kahn is the worst. Don't play MK11 at all. It's like they didn't know what they wanted to do with the character and like change their mind in the middle of making him because his archetype is just so weird. He's just not good. I got a whole dedicated video on Shao Kahn that just came out. So watch that if you want me to go more in depth about Shao Kahn. I just think he's not great. Like, not even a bit. And honestly, I think he needs, well, obviously, I think he needs more buffs out of anybody. But they need to be careful. They need to be very careful because one wrong buff, and he's up here. One wrong buff. But yeah, that's my tier list, everybody. And looking at it right now, I like it. I think that this is a more than fair tier list. Now, the debatable ones, the heavy debatable ones, well, no, I'm going to say heavy, but just flat out debatable, in my opinion, can be, obviously, Sindel, she's new. Who else? You can still debate SubZero a bit, Maracas a bit, but for the most part, I think this is a very, very solid tier list, and I'm happy with it. And I hope you all liked it. let me know in the comments below what you thought about the tier list, and if you feel like anybody needs to be moved around a bit, let me know, and let me know why you think. Even though I think that my tier list is fine and I don't think it needs to be changed as of now, I can't. I mean, not can't. I want to know what people think about it. You know, let me know. You're like, okay, it's fine because of this. I really like it. Or what you said about this character, this is how I feel. Like, I love seeing that crap. Now, if you're gonna be disrespectful and rude about a placement, I'm just gonna, ban you off my channel. If you just be disrespectful and rude about it. But if you actually have a honest opinion, and you're like critiquing in a way, then that's completely fine. But all disrespectful, rude comments or whatever, nuh-uh, we're not having that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and yeah, this is it. My tier list. It was about time, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch. It's like right here, and check out my Patreon. And yeah, Nickopz out. I hope y'all enjoy it.